Hey guys, this is Danyetta, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Hopefully you have gone and watched some of my other. I hate how this thing, but then you can't see my whole head. Anyway, hopefully you've gone to look at my other videos and all that good stuff. So tonight this is going to be a quickie. I'm just going to give you guys some information that I heard. I just got off of two really powerful trainings tonight, and I wanted to share these things or this with you in reference to how we look at our success, and one of the reasons why we may not be where we want to be as of yet, but we're going to change that. So typically I have some notes for you guys, but okay, really, I don't know why I always do that, but anyway, um, typically I do have my notes, and I do have my notes, but I don't think that not everything on there I'm gonna give you guys. But anyway, so one of the things that I always hear a lot of people say, or not necessarily say, but they give reference to when it comes to their success, is that it's somebody else's fault. They may not say those actual words, but it's almost like they're getting around to the point that it's somebody else's fault, or they may I always hear where people are like, well, if this person hadn't done this, that, and the third, then I wouldn't have done what I did, or they made me do it, or whatever. And, I always talk about my girls, and one of the things I tell my girls, even at the age of 5, is that they are responsible for their own actions. Nobody can make you do anything, even as their mom. They have to be able to think for themselves. And so, yes, at 5, I do tell them that. I don't yeah, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, that is something that I teach them. And so what I want to talk to you guys about tonight is being responsible for your own success, training your mind, training your mind to be responsible for your own success. So what does that mean? You may be thinking like, oh, well, I'm at this deadbeat job, but I got to be at this job because I got to pay bills. I got to pay for daycare. I got to pay for food in the house, whatever. And because of that, I can't, run my business. I can't start a business. I can't, anything somebody brings to my attention, I just can't do. Well, that's not you taking responsibility for your own success. So what happens is, if you don't take responsibility for your own success and you give that responsibility to somebody else, if you give that responsibility to someone else, that takes the power away from you. So now that means that that person who you're giving your success to now can basically do whatever they want to with you. And so you definitely don't want to give that power to someone else. So things like, okay, well, my boss is making me do this, or I don't have enough time, or I don't have the money. Stop giving the power to someone else or something else other than you. And I have a life coach, mentor, love bug, everything. She's everything to me. But she always says that you need to depend on yourself. Now, that does not mean that you don't depend or have faith in God, or if you say universe or higher being or source or whatever you want to say, your choice. But that does not mean that at all. But what she's saying is, it is only you and that higher being, God for me. But it's only me and God. And outside of that, I cannot give my I can't give anybody else that power over my success. I can't give anybody else that power over my life. And I have to even check myself on that, because there are times like, oh my God, this is not working. Oh my God, these people are not, doing this and the third. Oh my God, this person is driving me nuts. When really, I have that power. I am the one that can control every aspect. I can not control. Let me not say that. Create. I can create whatever I want to happen in my life. Why? Because guys, you know what? Like my grandmother and my mom used to always say, like, you have to be careful with the words that you say, because they have so much power. So much power. And we walk around all the time like, oh, this isn't going to work. Well, you know what? 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it won't work. Instead of saying this will work, why will it work? Because I just said so. Why? Because I trust me. Why? Because I know my work ethic. Why? Because I know I am powerful when it comes to creating what it is that I want. So guys, and this isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to tell you that you have to take responsibility for your own success. All right. So what about the people who, you guys who work full-time jobs and you want to get off your job and, but like I said, work a full-time job. Maybe you are a parent, maybe married, what have you. Just because you work a full-time job, and I think some people just really have this all like screwed up, like doesn't mean that you can't, just because you work a full-time job doesn't mean that you can't be an entrepreneur. I mean, some people like are working their way out of their job, literally. And so maybe you're working your job full-time and you're working your business part-time. That is okay, because the last thing that you want to do is be in a position where now you are struggling, you don't know how you're going to make ends meet. That is not a comfortable position. Trust me. All right. So just because that is your situation, just make a plan. Make a plan. Okay, I have 2 hours a day to really work my business, not work on my business, work my business, right? There's a difference. Okay. So if that is your situation, then what are you doing in those 2 hours? That is you actively taking responsibility for your success. And maybe within a 6-month time period, maybe in a year time period, that you would have successfully transitioned off of your job. Now, granted, I understand, maybe situation doesn't allot for that much time. And if that is you, then definitely you got to hit the ground running, right? As if your life depends on it, because it does, right? The success, you having a successful life, that does depend. That's very important. So ultimately, like I said, this video is really about you taking responsibility for your success. You're the one that's in control of that. So nothing that I present to you, nothing that you see on YouTube, nothing that you see in a blog will ever work for you if you give the responsibility to someone else as it pertains to the outcome that you're looking for when you decide to start a business, when you decide to be a work from home parent, or just work from home, period. None of that stuff will ever work if you put the responsibility in someone else's hands. What will happen? What's going to happen is that sooner or later you're going to get discouraged. You're going to be like, okay, this don't work, this scam, this that, this. That's not the case at all, guys. Come on now. Stop faking the funk. Stop putting it out there like it's somebody else's fault when it really is on you, right? So the vision, everything starts with you. So, as you guys know, I would love, love, love for you to go back and look at my videos, because I feel like I have grown a lot. I can tell you briefly, like I hated doing videos. I would start, stop, yeah, whatever. And I just got to a point that, you know what, it's not for me to be perfect. It is for me to give you guys a message. So whatever message that I have been given, I want to share it with you guys. Just being authentic, being a real person, being, if my eyebrows need to be arched, okay, then y'all gonna see that. If, my hair ain't looking right, y'all gonna see that. I mean, just whatever. You guys are gonna see the real me, but my responsibility is not for me to look all cute and all that good stuff. I'm gonna make sure my stuff, ain't hanging all out. But my responsibility ultimately is to give you a message that has been shared with me, and I really believe that's my obligation, because this is what I want to do. So anyway, guys, go back and look at my videos, and if you are definitely interested in taking responsibility for your own success and want to partner with me, definitely click on the link below my video, or you can call me, or whatever. Call me, look at my link, whatever, and we'll go from there. Get you taken care of and have you on, what's that on my computer, have you on your way. All right, guys, you have a great night, and until later, I'll see you on the other video. Bye.